Hello universe, this is Whovian and welcome back to another video. And in this video we're once again playing Minecraft communities, as we so often are on this channel. And in this video we are going to be hopefully finishing off the thing that's still slightly too far in the distance and you can't see it, but it is huge now. Bigger than I expected, to be completely honest. But I'm gonna go and run over to run over there very quickly so you can see it. And there you go. You can see it starting loading in already. It is huge, honestly. It's the biggest thing I've ever built, I'm not gonna lie. It's bigger than the Mineade Arena. It's not fully done. Obviously, today we're going to be completing some of it. But there is also some more that we need to get done. And the reason why there's that more that we need to get done is because some lemon, aka me, I made like 3 times the size of the Mineade Arena and gave myself like 3 months less time, because the Mineade Arena took me about 4 months. I had a week to build this, so some of it is still not quite finished. But hey ho, there you go. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But now we're gonna go and finish at least a little bit more of it. Hopefully, we should just hopefully make it that little bit more finished. Well, it will make it a little bit more finished, and you can see it just poking over there. It's humongous. It's not as big as the clock tower. It's about 3/4 of the height, I think, which is still huge. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, so it's not that tall. It's just huge in every other dimension possible. It does also make the town look especially small, I'm not going to lie, and I'm just going to have something to eat quick so I can carry on running. And here is the previous orange and purple ice rink, and here is the current one. Yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it? So this wall, like these diagonal walls, I do want to do something with them because they just look really plain. The front and the back walls I've added a pattern to that I'm just going to go and show you now. You might have already seen it from a little bit further away. So this is the front wall here. So both sides of this have this little pattern thing going on there, which doesn't look that good, but it just adds something better to it than just being all this one material. And like I even made it out of chiseled sandstone, just so then it would make it look a little bit nice. On the back, obviously you don't have that, but then we walk through here, and this is going to be where the reception is. This is what we're building today, and this is a corridor. You go through here, and it leads you into the stadium, at least one of the seats. So let's say you're going up here, and then boom, this is the stadium. It's big, I'm not going to lie. In the last episode, we only had this first tier of seating done down here. Since then, I've added a lot more, as you can see. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with how it's come out from the inside. Obviously, I haven't added any people in. The people will be added in soon. Probably, it will definitely be in time for the Christmas concert. And I do also need to light this up. But I was going to do that with redstone lamps, but I don't have any on me at the moment. So that's going to be something to do in the near future. Then these are the toilets. They don't have anything in yet. And then if you are racing or you're sat in the bottom row, then you'll go down here, and then you go up through these stairs, and boom, out you come here, and then you can run back down, and then you can come through here, and here is the changing room. So this is the changing rooms in here. There's another set of changing rooms in here. So essentially, it's if it's a 2v2. Then one set of people can go into that one, and one person can go into that one and that one. And then there isn't right now, the same on the other side. The other side is just a forest at the moment, purely because there was a forest here that I had to build over. But yeah, there you can see that, and that's the wall that I haven't finished. And you may be thinking, Will, why didn't you just finish that quickly before the video? And it's because it takes half an hour to do. I'm not going to lie, I'm being serious here. Each one at least takes half an hour. And why is that lagging so much? Yeah, there are a lot of meanie beanies around here. I'm not going to lie. This is essentially just a mob spawner at this point. And I'm not going to lie. I'll take that shot. I was doing pretty well. And then I ruined it. But yeah, like it's huge, and eventually all this stuff will be here. And the reason for these giant cobblestone pillars is because I did have to build over this one, which was not anticipated. My original expectation was that there was going to be enough room in between the track and here that I wasn't going to have to. But it turns out I did have to. So sadly, that tower is going to be no more very soon. But then I just built some more towers just around the outside. There are bones. I did nearly just accidentally hit one of the wolves with my diamond sword. I think I'm going to go one on you. Ah, you greedy puppy. And then you didn't even, like, accept me. You didn't even come with me. That is some double standards right there. You want the food, and then you don't want to come anywhere near me. And also over here, there was a sad side effect that I accidentally ended up building over the campsite. So on the other side of this wall, the rest of the campsite's there. It's just, sadly, the little guest trailer camper van thing is gone now. It's in here. I'll build something here so then people can come and visit it, I think. I don't think I'm just going to destroy it. I could even just rebuild it, but outside the walls. But that just seems like such a faff to get all this stuff over here and stuff. And, ooh, don't mind if I do. I don't currently have an Elytra, I don't believe. Is there anything up here? That's a crafting table. Nothing in here. Okay, fair enough. Actually, ooh, that would be a good thing to do. At the end of the video, I'm going to try and go up to the top of the clock tower, and there's more bones here. So I'm going to go and try and tame these doggos. If they're still there. I think they might have despawned, to be honest. Like, I did go a fair distance away. And there's also just a bunch of foxes just around the place, which was kind of cool. I haven't really seen them in the wild before. And no, I don't think the doggos are there, but there is a creeper there, so I'm going to go and avoid that at all costs. But yeah, I think at the end of the video, it'd be really cool to go and jump off the top of the clock tower and go onto thingy and trying Elytra over to here. Now that I've got the Elytra, I didn't really, yeah, that sounds kind of fun in my opinion. I don't know how many of you think that's kind of fun, but I think it is, and I'm the one recording this, so it doesn't matter what you think. And there are 2 more zombies in here. The lighting is definitely going to be an issue for this place, but eventually I think there should be so much stuff just around that it shouldn't be an issue, because there's just going to be stuff everywhere, so there won't be any space for the zombies to spawn. There's going to be like a cafe and a gift shop and stuff. I don't think it will all be ready anytime soon, but I think once it is ready, it will look really cool. So in the next video, we are going to be doing the race, the big race to see who's better, Team Orange or Team Purple. And yeah, that should be pretty fun. And then I should be commentating in the middle. And yeah, that's pretty much how the next episode is going to go. However, in between this episode and the next, I don't know whether I'll have enough time to get anything done, because like I'm literally recording these pretty much back to back. So I don't think there's going to be that much time, to be completely honest. But we are getting through this grass like nobody's business over here. This is kind of ridiculous, or at least more ridiculous than I was expecting. I always forget how powerful some of my tools are, and I'm like, it's not that powerful. I'll be here forever destroying this. No, it's been like 30 seconds, and we've already managed to destroy the vast majority of this floor. Actually, maybe we haven't. Maybe we've only gotten about half of the way, but we're soon getting through it. It's fine. It all works out, and there's like another llama down there. That was a thing I saw when I was just climbing up to the top of the clock tower a couple of weeks ago. I did notice on the top of Wizard Industries is just a llama, and I have no clue why. It's not like there's 2 llamas and it was brought up there by a wandering trader. It's just there's just a llama on top of it, and I left him up there because I didn't want to take him down, and then it turns out he liked it up there or something. So there is just a random llama on the top of Wizard Industries at the moment, which is alright. Like, you know, it's fine. I'm not complaining. I don't mind there being a llama on the top of Wizard Industries, but it's just something that I thought was quite interesting, and I'll show you that as well when we go to the top of the clock tower, and we can always jump down and say hello. Like, we've got as much time as we need. Admittedly, we've already wasted half the video, and we've not even placed a single block yet. we are just destroying it. And I didn't realise that my shovel was this good, and I can literally just go along like that. And just go like this, and okay, maybe I can't. Maybe the angle isn't quite good enough. And oh my gosh, this is lagging. It's just because there's so many blocks, I think, that the game just can't handle it. Which was not an issue that I thought I was going to have, but apparently it is an issue that I'm going to have. But hey ho, there we go. And I think for now, actually no, I'm going to destroy this. I think it's the best thing to probably do. And then all these blocks can start despawning. So hopefully it shouldn't be laggy for too much longer. And then I'm only going to destroy half of that. Otherwise there's no way back up without placing more blocks. And at that point I might as well just not have destroyed them. And hello llama, is that the same? It is the same one down there. I didn't know whether there was just another one. There's also a creeper down there. Over there there's also a cow and stuff. It's always quite interesting when we do these things. Because we always end up finding like it's just kind of cool to see like the world underneath that. Obviously this used to just be the main world, and oh my gosh, this quartz is bright. Compared to that, it was just a bright light immediately, which was something that I didn't really expect, to be honest. I was thinking, I just forgot that there were torches closer, but yeah, these are quartz quartz bricks, not quartz blicks. And we have used an awful lot of quartz while building this. So yeah, my nether is pretty much dry at the moment. At least all the easy places to get to, because I had a lot of quartz anyway, and I'm not entirely sure why I had so much quartz. But like, yeah, I had to go and get way more, just because there is so much quartz being used here, and the game is so laggy today, and I don't know why. It's going to be interesting to see how the boats fare, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but now we have done almost an entire ring, and actually we need to fill in this wall here with those materials, just so then it all links up. And I knew that was going to happen, and oh well, I'm being attacked by a zombie. At least it's not a skeleton or a creeper or something. Zombies are the easiest to destroy, so I am kind of glad about that. And I think I'm just going to walk around the place and go and pick up these, just because otherwise they're going to be here lagging my game forever, and I'd rather that they don't. And I have got enough inventory space, but this is a lot of dirt. I'm fairly sure, thinking about it now that I can see it from over here, that the lobby of this place is bigger than most of the buildings in the community world. I'm not gonna lie, that is just how big this place is, and I didn't even think about it like that until now. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It was something that I didn't foresee it being this big. I knew it was going to be big, but like when I built the Mineade one, it was like there was nothing around to compare it to, if you know what I mean. Like obviously there's nothing else built in that world other than the Mineade arena, so there was no, I've just fallen down again. So there was no, it's bigger than this, it's bigger than that. It was just all, it's just as big as it was, which was, so I kind of didn't realize how big it was. And I knew it was big, like, don't get me wrong. The first thing that anyone said when anyone saw it was just like, oh my gosh, this thing is huge, kind of thing. And it was big. Like, I could fit so many things in it. And this stadium is so much bigger. But I think even if it was literally just the Mineade stadium but built in the community world, it would still be huge compared to all of the rest. I think the only issue that I might have with it is, well, this one, the only thing that's smaller is the actual pitch, I think. Because obviously the pitch in Mineade is a football pitch. So it's a square, whereas this is an oval. So obviously you got the space in the middle that's not really being used. Then you got the space around the outside as it curves, not really being used. So yeah, it's somewhat fancy and somewhat not. If that makes sense, it's somewhat bigger. Like the actual stadium is bigger, and obviously in the Mineade one, because you didn't need to see it, I didn't build anything other than the thing. What's it called? Why am I losing my words so much today? I didn't build anything other than the actual like the inside of it, if you know what I mean. Like I didn't build this area, I didn't build any of this stuff, just because you weren't going to be able to see it, so it didn't need to be there. Sorry if that's ruined the magic for anyone, but yeah, I didn't build the entire stadium. I just built the inside of it, so that just makes it bigger as a whole. But that one only had like 2 tiers of seating, I think, and I think the first tier was bigger, the second tier was smaller, and then obviously I've got the third tier on top of that. So it's just a lot bigger, honestly. And not being able to build it with as much freedom as I did last time. Like last time I had infinite amount of time to build it. Like, you know, it didn't matter when Mineade was complete. I would have liked it to been for my channel's birthday, and it was complete for then. But this time I had a week, and it's still not done. And I put so much time into it. Like, you have no idea. But it was when I realised each of the walls was going to take me half an hour, and it was going to take me 2 hours to do all 4 corners, and then I had to do the front one and the back one as well, and the side one. It was just an ordeal, honestly. So I do apologise that it's not quite done, but it'll be done eventually. It won't be done for the next video, but for the video after the Halloween one, it probably should be. And I'm looking forward to the Halloween one, honestly. I think it should be pretty good, if you ask me. So we're almost done with this now. It's just, I didn't realise until now, when I'm placing all these blocks, how huge the lobby is. I was like, oh yeah, this will probably be big enough, right? Like, you don't really need any of this. I might actually combine the lobby with the gift shop. Have one side like the reception area, and then have the other side the gift shop. I think that might be what's happening, or might be what has to happen, to be completely honest with you. Just because of the sheer size of it, I don't think I could fit a lobby in here and make it look interesting. I guess I could. Like, we could always have like a merchandise stand. So no, like you can get like little flags and stuff to wave for the team that you're supporting. Like, we could always do that with banners, like orange and purple banners, which I think could be really cool in all fairness. But it's just how cool it would be. And I think I'm going to finish off with this stack, and then I'm actually going to build something in the lobby rather than just finishing this floor. Because, like, we're already almost at the end of the video here. And, yeah, it's a bit of a thing, really, isn't it? So, and hello, doggo. Let me go and put this in here. And I happen to have a bone on me. No, I don't, because I didn't realise that this was... What? There we go. The menu just lagged for a second. Hello, doggo. Hey, one doggo. Is there another? Or is there not? There is not another. But hey ho, I have now got one doggo. Oh, what can I call this one? What can I call you, doggo? I reckon it should be something to do with the stadium. The stadium doesn't have a name, though. I could just call you Stadium, but I think that's such a bad name that I'm not going to be completely honest with you. So I think, honestly, I'm just gonna I'll tell you what, I'll leave it up to you lot. You can all leave a comment in the comment section, not in the description, as I was about to say, saying what you would like the dog to be called, and whoever comes up with the name that I end up choosing, I'll give you a shout out, and it'll all be jolly, and you will know forever there will be a dog in the community world with the name of your choosing. Obviously, the dog might die. There is a very high likelihood of that. In all fairness, the 4 dogs that live in the doghouse haven't died. And I've had those for like 3 years at this point. So I'll take that. Like, you know, it's a pretty good track record, in all honesty. There have been other dogs in the community world, though. Their fate wasn't so good. They all died, essentially, which wasn't the best thing in the world. It scarred me forever, and it probably will do forever. But I think now I'm going to go and try and craft a till. And now I don't know whether you can craft stairs out of nether brick. Not nether brick, quartz brick. And I don't think you can. Okay, fair enough. It was just a thought that I had that maybe you could, but it doesn't seem like you can. So, hey ho, there we go. I think for now, though, because we are like 20 minutes into the video, and I like my videos to be 20 minutes long-ish, we are just going to go to the top of the clock tower, then I'll show you the llama on top of Wizard Industries, and then we're going to try and glide from the top of the clock tower all the way over from there to that thing, the stadium. That's it. Well, I don't know what the stadium's going to be called, to be completely honest with you. Maybe that should be a thing. You can both name the stadium and you can name the dog. And obviously, if it's the one person names both, then you both get a shout out. If it's one person names one and one person names one person names one. If one person names both, then it's just one person gets a shout out. Whereas is it named separately, then both of you get a shout out, because that's how these things work. And I need to stop for air. But they've definitely changed the amount that you can swim, or the speed that you swim without when going upwards. Because I used to be able to make this like easy, and now I can't very well. Like I've nearly died twice now on the way up here, and I'm only at this point. And what's happened to what was in here? I don't know. That's slightly ominous, isn't it? Is that the time machine clock, maybe? Because that's obviously in the warehouse now. I can't remember what was it up here, to be completely honest with you. Like, I know it's a museum, but I can't remember what was in the museum. I know obviously the Master Sword's there and stuff. Maybe that's what was in there. I think that might have been it, to be honest with you. Obviously this isn't the Master Sword. This is just a diamond sword with sharpness. Let's just go and quickly have a look. The llama's gone. Llama. Where, now everyone's going to think I'm lying. There was a llama up there, though. And you can see from up here the sheer size of this place. Well, not all of it, because you can't see it all. But you know what I mean. It's huge, to be honest. Probably, is it too big? Probably. I think this is the one case where bigger isn't the better. But, I mean, hey-ho, it works. And I don't know whether I'm actually going to be able to make this right now. And there's no way to get on top of these cobblestone towers without gliding, I guess. Would be one way. And here we go. We have landed quite nicely here in the middle of the stadium. There we go. Oh my gosh. How did I nearly die from that? Was I on that low health before? I don't think I was, but like, I didn't think that landing was that bad, right? Like, that was like an unnecessary amount of health to lose there. I am going to keep Whoosh, the Elytra, with Unbreaking 3 in my inventory for now, though. Just because I think it's Laurie's, and it's old, so I think this is part of community's history at this point. But that is it for this video. The next video will be online very soon, in the next 3 or 4 days or so. And yeah, the link will be in the description once it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all then. Goodbye.